Oh, hi everyone. How are you guys doing? And happy Friday. Sorry if I sound different this week than I do every other week, but I'm a little sick. But we are doing our go live for the 90 day each week. So Massa and I are here, and we have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful guest with us today, business coach Nat. For anyone who hasn't been in our lives before, I would like to reintroduce myself. My name is Sheila. I live here in the Bay Area with my husband Sam, our baby boy Caleb, and our dog Leo. I'm an executive assistant for one of the tech companies here, and Sam is a electrical engineer. And we love what we do, but we want to find something different. We want to bring something that would bring us a little more passive income when I was expecting my little boy. And that's when we stumbled upon this beautiful opportunity. And that's when I met Massa and this beautiful coach, Najma, right here in our beautiful community. Massa, would you like to reintroduce yourself? And then I would love Najma to introduce herself right after.
Absolutely. So I'm so excited as you are, Sheila, for having Najma tonight. Thank you very much, Najma, for joining us tonight.
Thank
Um,
you, guys. Thank you.
yeah, for sure. So I'm just going to go quickly introduce myself as well. My name is Masa. I'm from Canada. I've been living in Canada for the last 17 years. I've been doing insurance and banking for the last almost 15 years. And 2 years ago, I decided to change my way as well and to just look for a plan B for my family life and for myself for our future. And we found this amazing online platform, and that was a time that I got actually connected to Najma as well on LinkedIn. And we started to chat, and I started to search a little bit about this amazing business, and I joined. So I'm so grateful for being here. This platform has changed my life in so many ways. But Najma, we are going to be just asking you a very kind of a specific question. But before we go through our question, I'd very like you to introduce yourself as well to us, please.
Sure. Hi. Thank you so much for having me tonight, and thanks for anybody that's watching us live or the recording after. I'm Najma. I'm in Calgary, Canada, and we had the snow today in the beginning of the spring. And I have two little ones that they were, my motivation to start my online business. Same as Mahsa, I was in banking industry for lots of time, and then I decided to just change, the way that I want to, make income from home. It was a very great decision. I'm so grateful that I made the change for almost 4 years ago when I was expecting my little boy, and I was still, working full time as a financial advisor in a credit union. And one day I came upon this amazing opportunity. I checked it, I did my own research, and then I decided to join. Well, it's been a very life changing event for me. I was able to quit my job after 2 years of running the business. And the business is growing, and I'm coaching lots of people around the world. And I can't be more grateful. I had the best of two worlds. I was able to enjoy my kids growing up, and then making very good income, a few times more than my own salary as a financial advisor, just working from home or anywhere that I was. Thank you so much for having me tonight, and I'm ready for your questions.
That's amazing. Thank you very much, Najma. I know that you are very busy, and thank you for giving us this time. So Sheila and I, we've been talking about, like, we started about why digital marketing is one of the most in demand skill within the last few years. And we talked about our amazing platform, a little bit about how it works and why people are looking for a plan B nowadays. But we know that when we introduce our business, a lot of time we talk about like it's being a little bit look like a franchise kind of a business, but in different ways. So I'd very like you to explain to us how we are kind of similar, or maybe a little bit similar to a franchise model, our platform,
Mhm.
and what are the differences in our platform compared to a franchise platform?
Okay. Well, I don't see much difference, Mahsa, with our business model and other type of franchises. There are few differences that I will explain later, but our business model is actually a franchise, and there were, many years that people they were doing it offline, almost 50 years, and then few years ago, about like 8 years ago, we decided to changed the way to introduce the business and then added social media marketing to it, and then it became like kind of online marketing business that works with some companies as a mother companies, and then you become franchise with those companies. You have the whole package to run your business. And I don't know if you need me to explain more about like what we do, or you just want to
Yes,
more
Yes,
focus on the franchise.
we definitely like to hear from a coach.
yeah, it would actually be great to learn from, to get it from a coach's perspective
So
because
I always like, to compare us to, for example, McDonald's. So many people, they like, to have, for example, a McDonald's because it's a proven system, it's international, it's been around for many years, and, it works. So when you want to start, McDonald's franchise, you have to have like, some type of conversation with with the manager in that area. You probably have to wait in the line for many years. Sometimes I heard like, 12 years that you have to be in that like, waiting list. And then you will pay like $2 million to start your franchise. Why do you do that? And I was, when I was financial advisor, I was dealing with a lot of people that they were actually getting loans from banks to start that because they know it works. And as I said, you have that model, that you just follow. And instead of inventing the wheels, you actually start a branch from something that is already like, been running and it's proven. And then you pay your franchise fee, and some portions of your actually profit will go to the franchisee as well. And like, some companies they do quarterly, some companies they do annually. Like, I was working with hotels, they do different type of like, you have to pay that. And it's a lot of money that you have to pay, you know. So those are the type of, franchisees that, it's been around for many years. And then this type of franchise that we are introducing to you, it's very similar, but you don't need $2 million. You can actually start it with very like, low investment, as low as like, $3,000-4,000. It depends on like where you live. And you don't need to pay. That's the difference, that you don't need to pay any type of your profit to the, main companies. They actually the ones that they are gonna pay you, because whoever that opens the franchise, or you become a sponsor, then you will get some profits or some commissions, and that's how you can actually make money. So I think that's the main difference between like our franchise model and those type of franchise that. And then also like for those big franchise companies, you need a lot of um, head overhead costs. For example, you have to have a place, you have to have rent, you have to have like employees, utilities, materials, and a lot of costs that you have to do. But here, you just like when you start your own business, you only pay that investment part that I said, like it's not that much, everyone can afford. We have a lot of like students that they do it. And the only cost that you have is your domain and email that you buy, and that's like for the whole year it will be like $50-60 usually. And then you do advertising. So like any other companies, you need to have advertising, so people they know that you have a business, you're running a business. And without advertising, you're not going to have any customers. So those are the only two costs that we have in this business, which is very different than other franchises too.
Amazing. Yeah, that was exactly what I meant, Najma. When I go back to my first question, that what was the differences? I meant like a traditional franchise with an online franchise. And thank you very much for explaining that, like with very detail, but at the same time, like in a very understanding way. What I say always, Sheila, you can add to this as well. What I always say about this business, the amazing thing is like we have everything in one place. We have like a package that it comes with everything. And the heart of this business is learning, is our support system. We have a huge support system and also huge companies that are connected already. Because when you go learn digital marketing, for example, you are going to be on your own and you have to figure out where to go, how to work, who to find. You find your audiences and you find companies. But here, everything is provided. So thank you very much, Najma. Sheila, would you like to add anything to what Najma explained tonight?
Yeah, and I definitely agree with everything that you guys said. And then definitely to elaborate a little bit on what you said, Najma. So you mentioned you got to have advertising. And that's exactly what digital marketing is. You are advertising. And that's one thing. The one thing that I really wanted to pinpoint. What's different with us is we're not e-commerce where we're selling a product. We're advertising the idea of having a business online.
Amazing. Great. Thank you,
Yes,
Sheila.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Najma. So I'm just going to be asking anyone who's watching us right now, or if you're going to be watching this video later on our pages, you can find us everywhere. We are on all platforms. Like we teach 7 big platforms on social media, and we are active on all these social media platforms. So you can find us. And if you had any questions, if you wanted to join, you can go to Najma, Sheila, or myself, and we'll be more than happy to introduce you to this amazing opportunity that has changed a lot of people's lives and us as well.
It really has. It really has. I do see that we had a couple people on here that put little comments in, which is great. Yes, I see Marin House put, yes, please elaborate. So thank you, Najma, for elaborating on all the questions that you had. This is a business for people who don't know how to do digital marketing. Like you guys said, we have training. We have coaches, just like Najma, that will teach you everything. I had no idea what digital marketing was until I got into it, and I ended up extending on it. So it's a win-and-win package. It definitely is. When you subscribe to one of our pages, you get a 30-minute, you get to join our webinar, you watch our webinar, then you could take the next step if this is what you're looking for. And that's when you definitely meet people like us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So I just want to say thank you so much for having me tonight. And for people that they're watching, as we mentioned, this is the whole package. You don't need to look for companies. You don't need to look for products, or you don't need to know anything about marketing. It's all in one place, and you get it all in one. And everything that you need to get, great results, it's here. Because we did it, everything, and we are losing so many people that they're actually making 6-7 figures per year. And we have 2 masterminds per week that actually we see people from all over the world that they're doing this business. They come and they share their experiences with us, something that actually you don't see in other businesses. So this is, it's great. We actually had 200,000 people just a few weeks ago, and the numbers just going up, and the numbers, they don't lie. That's why, because we are the best and biggest online business in the world, and you just have to come and see the potential of the business your own, and do your own due diligence and see if that's something that you want to pursue as well.
Amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Najma.
Thank you so much, Najma.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, thank you for joining us in your crazy schedule. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
We'll talk to everybody. Have a great night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.